Welcome to the Loft Gym. Today we're unboxing PowerBlocks, specifically the U90 Stage 3 PowerBlocks. I ordered these as part of the gym package that included the sport bench and the column stand. I've already unboxed the bench, you could actually see it down below, and the column stand. I'll link the videos in the description so you can check those out. And today we're going for the main course, the dumbbells themselves. Now, as you can see, the way they ship these dumbbells is you get a box for each dumbbell, and this is stage 1, so 5 to 50 pounds in each box. Then they send you a box for stage 2 for both dumbbells, and finally a box for stage 3. So you get the dumbbells and then 2 upgrade boxes as part of the U90 Stage 3 purchase. On top you get the owner's manual and a flyer which serves as your warranty activation card. They're boxed in these foam pieces here, pretty nice I would say. And finally you have the dumbbell itself. So this is one dumbbell. It's already labeled for 90 pounds, so you don't have to do anything else. The labels are on here describing what colors you need, going all the way up to 90 pounds. There's also the lever for the adder weights here, and it's labeled closed, open, closed. The wrist pieces here have a nice foam to them, and the grip in the middle is rubber coated. The pin, get a little bubble wrap. It's on a bungee, they call that a safety issue. And there's a magnet in here, and that magnet snaps onto each bar so that the risk of it ever slipping out is minimized, in addition to this bungee holding the pins in. Now of course everybody knows how these operate. You take the pin and you just slide it over the weight that you need. The magnets hold it in place, and then you lift out however much weight you've selected. Now the nice thing is you can see each one of these urethane plates actually is fully finished. It has the PowerBlock logo right in there, and they're color coded on both sides. The pin is attached to the top weight, so you can just take the handle out and you can see that the adder weights are already in the handle. You just slide the selector to open position, put your hand over it, and then you can go ahead and remove these 2.5 pound adder weights. There's 2 of them for each side. You could use one or both. You flip the handle to close, and then they no longer fall out. As I mentioned, the upper bars are foam coated, and then the bottom bars here, they're just metal tubes for the adder weights. There's also a reinforcement piece right here at the bottom. Obviously, as you see, everything's fully assembled, so nothing further is required. Let's put a tape on it just to see how big it is. So if I measure across at the bottom, it's just under 12 inches. At the top, it's about 12.5 inches long. At its widest part, it's about 8.5 inches, maybe 8.25 inches or so. And then at the tallest, it is 7.25 or so. Okay, I'm rounding obviously, but just to give you an idea, of how big a 50-pound dumbbell is. And I think that's what they're known for, is being very compact, very easy to work with. Also, looking at the urethane here, I mean, it's very nice. The finish on it is excellent. It just looks like quality. And actually the logo is both on the inside and the outside of each adder plate here. Very cool. Now, one concern that I had about these, and some of the complaints I've heard, is that this pin sticks out a little bit. So you need to make sure when you're lifting that you keep it to the outside. Because for example, you're doing curls here, it can catch on your shirt. At least that's the complaint I've heard in the past. The other thing that people say about these dumbbells is that these bars get in the way. So I look forward to seeing if I experience anything like that myself. Before I ordered these, I also had a question on whether these pins, how do they actually work? Do they go under the bars here? Do they go between? Because this is a forked piece, as you can see. And now that I'm looking at it, it straddles each of these selectorized bars. As I mentioned, there's a magnet in there that holds onto that bar, and then they're long enough to where they reach to the other side, and they capture the bar on the back side as well. Okay, let's open the other one so we can get them both out and see if we could just try some curls, some exercise, just see how they feel real quick. Okay, we have them both unboxed. They look like they're in great condition. The packaging is fantastic. And just curious about the noise level of these things. So if you jiggle them around like that, then I guess you'll hear a little bit. And this is all 50 plates on them. So a little bit of noise, but nothing obtrusive. Nothing that I think would get in the way. Yeah, fairly quiet. It was hard, no warm up. Brought along my home scale just to see how much a 50-pound PowerBlock weighs. You're not gonna be able to see that, but I will read it to you. It's reading 50.6 pounds on my home scale. So pretty close to advertised weight. That's really great. Okay, let's put these aside and unbox stage 2. See what that looks like. Again, styrofoam packaging. That's really great. Okay, here you can see two additional adder plates for each dumbbell. And they just had them straddled like this inside the box with, as you saw, bagged up. Let's see how it works on the dumbbell. I'm told this takes a little bit of practice, and you saw there, it just takes me that one extra second to put the slider in. But that's 70 pounds right here. So as you saw on the box, stage 2 takes you from the 50-pound dumbbell to a 70-pound dumbbell. Let's put a tape on the 70-pound dumbbell. At the bottom, it's about 14 inches. At the top, it's about 4.5 because it's a little bit of a V shape. And obviously the height and the width are gonna stay the same as before. Back to the scale. Let's take a look at the 70 pounds and how much that weighs. My scale says 70.4. Excellent. Okay, final box. That'll take us all the way from 70 pounds to 90 pounds. Same packaging. Again, I have to say I'm very, very impressed with how they pack these and ship these. The entire Stage 3 gym package, again with the Stage 3 dumbbells, the bench, and the column, came in 6 boxes. And you can see 4 of those are just for the dumbbells themselves. Again, inside 2 adder plates, just straddling each other. And let's try them on the dumbbell. There we go, a 90-pound U90 dumbbell. And I can just see that it's not lining up perfectly here because probably it's on a soft surface. So it's a little bit more difficult to slide that pin in. I'm sure if I had it on a hard surface, that would not be the case. It's 90 pounds. Let's put a tape on her. I'm expecting 16 inches. And I'm actually getting 16 and a half on the bottom and 17 across the top. So for 17 inches, you get 90 pounds. And I have to say that this way, it's very compact for 90 pounds and probably lengthwise as well. You know, I haven't really measured any dumbbells at the gym, but it seems quite compact. I don't foresee a problem. Now that we have the full 90 on, let's weigh this guy. Pretty impressive. Okay, just to really quickly to run through the operation of these, for those of you that may not know, it's a 5-pound handle. Each of the adder weights is 2.5 pounds, so you can go up in 2.5-pound increments. So you have a 5-pound handle. Each of these bars weighs 10 pounds. So if you have an empty handle, you would then have, with the first color, which is black, you now have 15 pounds. The next one down, you have 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, and 85. That's how it works. Now, if you put one adder weight, you then go 17 and a half, 37 and a half, 47 and a half, 57 and a half, so on, to 87 and a half. And then if you want both adder weights, then you start essentially with a 20-pound handle, and you go 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90. So it's a very flexible system, very quick to change. Again, I'm struggling a little bit because it's sitting on the soft surface, so it's a little bit uneven, a little bit unlined up, and obviously I'm not practiced because I just got these. So easy to do drop sets, easy to change weight, easy to work with a partner. That's the reputation that these things have, and that's why I got them. In a home environment, I just don't want to spend time spinning spin locks or you know, the other competitor for these ones, and I would say probably a top competitor that gets great reviews is the Iron Master. And those are a little bit more rugged. You could throw those. I don't throw my weights, so I'm perfectly fine with the PowerBlocks. But again, those, even though it's just a quarter turn, to me it seemed like dealing with all those plates would just be a little bit more of a hassle than I'd like to in a home environment. Plus, I plan to work out my wife. Her and I can switch in and out very easily. And those are the reasons that I got these. Ease of use, plus again, as everybody says, the flat, right? How flat these are. You're sitting down, you want to bench, you want to do some shoulder presses, whatever. You just put those on your legs. No issues, nothing awkward sticking out of them. It's just very user friendly. Again, somebody recommended to keep the slide pin to the outside, which is what I plan to do. And I think when you have them on the stand anyway, when you're selecting weights, it should be to the outside. So that's a no-brainer for me. Not a problem. So I think I'm happy with what I see so far. And once I put some mileage on them, I'll report back and let you know what I think. Here's a close-up of the dumbbell. Here you can see how the weights work. With an empty handle and the first black weight selected, you have 15 pounds, 25, 35, 45, 55, and so on to 85. If you put one adder weight, and again you started with the black, it's 17.5, all the way to 87.5. With both adder weights, the handle weighs 10, so the first selection gives you another 10, and that's 20. All the way to 90, and that's how you get 90 pounds. The adder weights work very simply. It's just a slider that goes from closed to open to closed. So in the open, the little doors slide open, and when you have the handle out, you could just slip those adder weights out. Once you put them back in, you just lock it to the closed position. All right, thanks for tuning to Loft Gym. Appreciate you watching. If you like what you see and you look forward to more videos about the PowerBlocks, Titan Fitness, other type of gym equipment, then please like and subscribe and ring the bell to get a notification of when I post in the future. Again, thanks for watching and see you next time.